I feel like it's been a long time since the two of us have shared the studio together, and it looked a lot different last time, did it not?
I would argue it's been too long.
Way too long, because we both know that's oil, that's water. You would say we don't mix. We're a powder keg, let's be honest.
Absolutely.
It's really explosive when we're on screen together. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my friend Wilfred. Right here, baby.
How's it going today?
Will Mason, ladies and gentlemen. He is the head comic book buyer here at Dave and Adams Car World. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm awesome.
Ready for the holidays?
Yes, I was very excited for this opportunity to sit down with you again because, almost last year at this time, maybe a little later, we were kind of doing something similar that we're going to do today.
Yes, we were.
We were doing a little rummaging through the collection that you had purchased.
That's right. Today it's a little different. We're talking about some exciting new products that we've developed. They're going to be releasing on December 30th for the Hit Parade comic line.
Yeah, I was going to say, you brought up the holidays. Now, obviously coming out a few days after the holidays, but still that time of the year, it seems pretty exciting.
It is.
And we've propped up some of the prototypes here, if you will. Of course, we had to bring examples. So,
absolutely.
Will, I'm going to open it up to you. What do we have in front of us today? What's going on?
So I'm really excited to announce that we are launching 3 brand new Hit Parade comic lines. They are the Series 1 Graded Comic Gold Edition, Platinum Edition, and Black Edition. Now, what's going to set these kind of apart from your other lines where they're more themed to a specific character or title, these are going to be a broad spectrum of issues, but the hits in these are huge. Like, we're talking like massive comparatively what we've done with Hit Parade comic in the past.
Yeah, and I noticed that because I got a chance, and we'll show you guys in a minute or two, but off to Will's right, he has some of the hits that are going to be going into these products that you see right here. I did want to talk, though, too. Is this a new look for the comic side of things, by the way?
So for this line specifically, we're excited to unveil these new slipcase boxes. They're really sharp looking. I mean, and just because of the credence and like the posterity that these lines are going to have, we wanted to kind of spice it up a little bit, make it of that, show off the worthiness of what's inside, should reflect also how the outside of the box looks.
Sure. I can't believe you were throwing some SAT words at me there. I wasn't ready for that.
620 verbal.
Whatever, dude. I got 400 for putting my name on the thing. Doesn't matter. We're here now. But yeah, no, I agree. I think these are really nice, and definitely, like you said, kind of encapsulates what is going to be going in these products.
Right.
The value of these things, like you said, the posterity, and obviously all slabbed up, I would imagine, too, by CGC.
Every box CGC graded, one book per box. All 100 hand selected boxes in each run. By me personally. In addition to that, there are no repeats in any of these boxes. You have no chance of pulling repeats of the same type of book. We've got Golden Age books, Silver Age books, Bronze Age book, huge modern keys, rare variants, rare printings that were very limited runs from Marvel, DC. It's just a really cool run, and all your favorite characters: Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, X-Men, Avengers, Captain America. It's what I would call the best of the best so far of what we've put in our Hit Parade comic boxes.
Yeah, just for clarification for the folks that are going to be watching this, folks at home that are interested in buying this.
Yep.
They're Golden Age, but that doesn't mean they're just going to end up in the Gold Edition. They're going to be spread out throughout the Platinum, Black, and Gold.
Absolutely. So, and again, these are available for pre-sale on the website now, launching on December 30th. So, I mean, if you're interested, I would say run, don't walk, because I think once we kind of start showing off what the, bigger books in the runs are going to be, it's, they might go pretty quickly.
The creme de la creme,
exactly.
The elite.
The cream rises to the top.
Oh, yeah, brother. Anyways, I won't go too deep into that. But okay, I feel like we've done enough talking at least about these high-end pieces that are going to be in these products. So why don't we'll go one by one, because you know, we want to give the people some entertainment value, right? We don't just want to gun through them.
Oh, absolutely.
So why don't you show off first little piece that you want that is going to be in one of these products?
Sure. So we'll start with the gold edition. Those are going to retail at $499.95 per box. So, and to start off, we'll show you this beauty. This is a Venom Lethal Protector #1 rare black cover variant. So the story with this book is that when this book went to print, it was a red foil cover. There was a certain amount of them that had a misprint, either an ink issue or when they were coming off the heat from the lines, that caused them to have this black foil cover with like red splattering on it. These books are pretty rare. You don't see them all that often. The cool part about this is, as you can see, is that this is signed by just about every part of the creative team that introduced this book, including Todd McFarlane, the creator. I mean, everyone knows Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, you see him there front and center.
Right. I mean, so this is just, I mean, and to, you know, again, to have a shot at this coming out of this box, I mean, someone pulls this and for what they paid for a gold box, they're going to be very pleased. So that's one of the teases for our gold line. So.
Yeah, and especially, you know, it's been a while now, but Venom become popular again after the 2 movies that Fox produced. So a nice piece there, especially with the signatures on it. I think that comic books are awesome by themselves, but adding that signature element to it is even better.
Right. I mean, there's not a lot of them out there, but one having all 5 SIGs on there is even rare. So, I mean, that's just one of the possible things to look forward to in our gold line.
That's awesome. And it was a high grade, too, if I'm not mistaken. Did I see a 9.6 on that?
9.6, yep.
Yeah, so 9.6. I mean, come on. That's awesome. Right. That is available in the gold over there in front of Will. That will be available in that. What is next?
So, we're going to skip over to our black edition real fast.
Ooh, okay.
And we're going to show off this Silver Age gem. So here we have a Daredevil 1 CGC 8.0, the origin and first appearance of Daredevil. Now, again, Silver Age Marvel keys, you know, first appearances from the 1960s, specifically 1964. This issue, you know, they're cornerstones of people's collections, especially if you're talking the first appearance of right now one of Marvel's most popular character. Like he's back. I mean. Charlie Cox is back as Daredevil. You know, the Netflix show was so widely well received, and when it ended, people were pretty, you know, upset. And the fact that, you know, he made a small appearance in Spider-Man last year, and now they've announced that he's going to be back full time. He's made some other appearances since then. I don't want to spoil it if anyone hasn't seen it yet, but I mean, the hype on Daredevil now is at an all-time high because, I mean, it's, you know, there's so many. He's back. Vincent D'Onofrio's back as Wilson Fisk. He also made an appearance recently in the mainline MCU's continuity. Yeah. So you've got some serious, you know, hype around this book, around this character again. So, and this is something that you know, in an 8.0, you know, that's not an easily obtainable book. And if you're, you know, it's coming in our black line, which is $19.99 and 95 cents. So, I mean, if you pay that and you pull this book, you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. So. And that was the thing I was going to point out to you before you just made the point yourself is I feel like an 8.0 of a comic from
1964.
64, the Silver Era.
Right.
Pretty damn good.
Right.
But speaking of silver, the next book.
Platinum.
Well, I mean silver because the character on the front.
I was gonna save that tease for last.
I thought you were following.
No. I was gonna save that tease for last, but I like it. I mean, you know, it's a theme, so we'll go with it. So, in addition to pulling the Daredevil 1 8.0, you will also have a chance at pulling this CGC 5.0 Tales of Suspense 39. Now, for those of you who don't collect comics, you're thinking Tales of Suspense 39. What's that? That's the first appearance of Iron Man, Tony Stark himself. Again, a cornerstone part of Silver Age collections from Marvel. I mean, the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe launched with Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. You know, he's become this arguably one of the most prominent, if not the most prominent, Marvel character there is. So again, 5.0 in the Black Series. This is another box. If you were to buy a box and pull this out, you'd be sitting really pretty on. Like you've made out really well on this.
Yep, and I think we said it in the last thing that we did together, but obviously you make a great point, not to, keep stretching that out, but the Daredevil and the Iron Man, obviously two characters very popular right now in the mainstream pop culture of the MCU. Oh, yeah. So to have a chance to get your hands on this in one of these products is obviously fantastic.
Absolutely. So
especially in a higher grade like that too.
Absolutely.
And last but not least, you had one more for us that you wanted to show off that is going to be obtainable, if you will, in these products.
So for our platinum line, that's going to be $9.95 a box or $9.99.95 a box. Ultimate Fallout number 4, CGC 9.6. Now, Ultimate Fallout 4 on its own is the origin and first appearance of Miles Morales. Insanely popular second Spider-Man. Into the Spider-Verse was a huge hit. Edge of Spider-Verse is coming out next year. That's going to be just as big. Now, the significance of this book is that this isn't the main cover. This is the Marko Djurjevic variant. Now, I can tell you there is a huge difference in value between the regular Ultimate Fallout 4 cover and this Ultimate Fallout 4 cover.
Yeah.
This is a variant that you had to order a specific number of the main cover for your comic store to even buy this copy. So, by the by, there's much less of them out there. It was part of an interconnecting cover of 5 images. And this was the cover for number 4, which is obviously Miles' first issue.
Sure.
It's a painted style. So as a result of that, the other thing is that because it was part of this interconnectedness, not a ton of people picked this one up because A, either the store didn't have it, and B, when it's just one piece of the puzzle, people were just, it wasn't like it's on its own variant cover, so to speak. Like it was just a part of an image, a bigger image.
So realistically, I guess right now some people are probably kicking themselves for not picking this one up.
Absolutely. So for sure, because again, this is a book that came out in 2011 that with a cover price of, where is it? $3.99. So this is, I could tell you that this is worth significantly more than $3.99 now.
Yeah.
Now, and similar to the Venom cover, the coolest thing about this one is that it contains a variety of signatures on it. You've actually got a little bit of a Spider-Man sketch right there too. But if you look right here, that's right. That's Stan Lee.
Yep.
Stan the man. Exactly. The creator of the original Spider-Man, Peter Parker in 1962. His signature is on there as well. So it's a CGC 9.6. It's available in the Platinum line, and this again, you'd be doing backflips if you pulled this out of this box.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's just a taste of what you can get out of this product. You'd be doing backflips, cartwheels. I can actually do a cartwheel,
like Spider-Man.
Yeah, like Spider-Man, crawling all over, whatever you want to do. One last thing I had for you before we kind of wrap things up here is, for people who may not know, how long did it kind of take you to gather up the resources and build
this
these
was
runs?
These are 3 lines that we really put a lot of effort into. We didn't want to just, it's, a quote unquote, we wanted to make sure that the quality was there. So this took us about, we've been working on this for about a year now. We wanted to make sure we got this right. And I'd say that based off the hits that I've showed today in each line, that people are going to be pretty pleased with those, but also with the caliber of other books in there, because there's other hits in there that people are going to be pretty excited out for. And we've got a couple. If you go to the line or go to the website for the individual boxes, you could see some of the other big hits that are going to be in the boxes.
There you go. So that's a good segue there, Will. Can you let the folks at home know how you can buy the pre-sell,
absolutely,
where you can get this stuff, and where you can find this information?
Everything's all available on dacardworld.com. It's under the Hit Parade section specifically for comics. We've got Gold Edition, Platinum Edition, and Black Edition. Pre-sales are up now, shipping December 30th.
Shipping December 30th. All right, guys. There you have it. You have the information in your hands now. Take it, do what you will with it, but go to dacardworld.com, find these wonderful products. They'll be shipping out on December 30th. Grab them before they are gone, ladies and gentlemen, because I have a feeling they're not going to last very long.
Very true.
Very true. a man of many but few words at the same time. Will, thanks for joining me on the set today. I had a lot of fun with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again. We got to do this more often.
I think we should. But go ahead and check out Hit Parade Comic Edition, Gold, Platinum, and Black right now.